Go ahead, Brandon. You can do the intro.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the We Know Ball podcast. I almost just fell out of my fucking seat. What a blooper. Did you start the stream yet?
Go ahead, Brandon. You
Yeah,
can
we're
do the intro.
streaming.
Oh, there we go. Now it started.
Hold
Welcome
on.
back,
Let me-
everybody, to another episode of the We Suns lost by a lot today. I don't even remember the exact score. Let me mute this. Why is it not muted?
I did
What
the
the
same
fuck?
thing for me. I could hear the stream in my headset.
What the fuck? There we go. Yeah. We lost by a lot. I don't even remember the score. I
The
think it
final
was damn near
score was
extra point.
123 to 80.
Yeah. This is just so embarrassing. Like, it doesn't get much worse than this. It doesn't.
No, it does not. I'm trying to.
Especially just the fashion that we lost in.
No, but see, like, and I tweeted this. It's different because it's not like I'd be mad if we were playing our best basketball and lost.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that we came out and just like didn't care means I didn't care either. So
Literally.
I was like, whatever, man. That's why I'm here talking about it. Like you notice, we never do episodes after the Suns lose, but except for this one, because
Yeah, it's rare.
it's it's just my Twitter is going absolutely insane.
Yeah, I got so many Pelicans fans in my fucking mentions. Pelican fans, you guys can shut the fuck up if anyone's listening.
Yeah, Pelicans fans are the one team that can't talk to us because we actually eliminated them. So I don't want to hear it from Pelicans fans. But yeah, let's talk about this game a little bit. I don't know, man. I mean,
I don't know what to say.
there's really nothing to talk about. This is more of just like a formality, I feel like.
No.
Nobody
Let's
really wants to talk about this game or listen to people talk about this game, so
no, especially in the how we lost. Let's
let's so instead let's talk about instead of talking about just the game itself, let's talk about what went wrong in this series. Like
hold
what
on one
happened?
second, Isaac. My shit's tweaking.
What's wrong with it?
Talk again? What the fuck? Okay.
Oh no, Brandon
Oh,
can't hear me again.
can you hear me?
I can hear you,
There we go.
Brandon.
Now
Okay.
I can hear you now. I don't know what the fuck just happened. Technical difficulties, but
Yeah. So what happened in this series? We won we were up 2-0. It seemed like we were going to have a pretty comfortable series on our hands and then everything just fell apart.
yeah,
Like
I don't even know.
what happened?
The Mavericks turned into one. I'm just gonna shout out to the Mavericks because you guys played amazing, honestly. But they turned into like the greatest 3-point shooting team of all time. When you're
I
making damn near 15 to 20 threes a game at good efficiency, it's so hard to match that.
But the thing is, Brandon, they you can say that for like one or two games, like, oh, it's a fluke. Like they're shooting really well, they're not gonna do it again. But the fact is we
They did it
didn't
the whole series.
we were not guarding threes the whole like since game three.
Hmm.
We were not contesting threes. So you can say, oh, it's not gonna happen again. But the fact is that as long as we weren't contesting threes, it was gonna happen, and we just never started contesting threes.
Yeah.
So they got wide open shots. And Dallas, I mean, I forgot who I was telling, but I mean, Dallas's identity for the last like 20 years has been 3-point shooting. So, like, that's been their, even when, like, back when Dirk was playing, like, that's been their thing. Is
Yeah.
they've been a really good 3-point shooting team. So, it, you don't close out on them, they're going to hit shots. That's just how it is. And, Luka was Luka. It just sucks, man, because you see this team have, you see the 18 game win streak way back at the beginning of the season. You see the 64 wins, the Booker for MVP push that we did. Like
Yeah. It was
it,
all so fun though. Like at the end of the day, this no matter how it ended, the season was fun. It sucks it ended this way, but I think it's time to blow this up.
I wouldn't say blow it
I
up,
think I
but
think our
yeah,
championship window is closed until further notice.
yeah. I mean, I struggle to say that anybody on the roster is safe, really, except probably Book. I mean, how much confidence do you even have in Monty right now?
I don't know. I don't know.
And he just won Coach of the Year.
I love Monty Williams. I still don't know right now. I don't even know what to say about it because ugh, fuck. This fucking sucks. This sucks. I love Monty though. I'm not gonna I still think he's at least a top five coach in the league. Um like I don't think coaches matter as much as we think they do. Okay, because
Yeah, because nothing
the
Monty
Bucks
could have done would have changed today's game.
no, people just weren't hitting shots. You can't force your players to hit shots. But like Mike Budenholzer for the Bucks, he is known to make terrible adjustments in the game. They just won a championship. So I don't know. I'm I just saw a poll on Twitter. They were asking Monty or Da, who do you want to stay? Um,
If I
I'd
had to
rather have
pick
Monty. I'd rather have Monty.
between Monty and Da,
After tonight, Monty Williams. I'm now on the board where I'm saying trade Aiden. You can't play for 17 minutes and then be all upset you guys are getting blown out. Your coach asks you to go back in and you say I don't want to go back in. That is bullshit to me. That is ridiculous.
yeah, I defended DeAndre Ayton for a really long time, but I
Yeah, so
mean,
have I.
like you can go back on the podcast anytime, but like, and I defended Da, but it's like embarrassing is trending for sports on Twitter right now. Um,
Embarrassing, just embarrassing.
the word embarrassing. I guarantee you, if I click on it, it's going to be Suns fans. Yep.
That's ridiculous.
But yeah, like when it comes down to it, and it's like a game seven, and Da one is like non-existent, and then two is like telling Monty he doesn't want to go back in the game. Like that's just we're done. Like I don't need that on my team anymore. Monty Williams was asked in the press conference why DeAndre Ayton only played 17 minutes in this game, and his answer was it's internal. So Da's gone.
Yeah, I really want to see the video of them arguing on the bench because I'm so curious as to how or what happened.
I doubt we'll get video of that, to be honest.
You don't think we will?
Probably not. Let's talk about Chris Paul. Is he injured?
I saw something on Twitter about like his left quad or something like that. Um
I wish, and we did this last season, and it was fine last season because, I mean, it was just different last season. But like, why are we making the 37-year-old point guard play through an injury? Are we being serious?
I feel like Cam Payne would have been better at that point.
Because then at least Cam Payne was missing shots, but at least he was taking shots.
Exactly. Yeah.
Chris Paul
Because
in
it
this
takes one
series,
game, one we're up 3-2. It takes one of those two games for Cam Payne to get in a rhythm to drop 20 plus,
this
and we
is
might have a different series on our hand.
this is a 7-6-5-4. So this is Chris Paul. The Suns went 1-4 in their last 5 games, and this was Chris Paul's numbers in each game. In game 3, he played 37 minutes, had 12 points on 5 of 9 shooting, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. First thing I notice is 9 shots.
In 5 games, or is that
No, that was just game 3.
okay? Okay.
But still, like 9 shots. So like Chris Paul has to decide like if he wants to be the passive player, that's fine. But then like actually try to get other players going instead of just assist hunting. That's because
Yeah.
let's be honest, that's what Chris Paul does. He assist hunts. He doesn't pass with the purpose of getting a good shot. He passes with the purpose of getting an assist always.
Yeah.
Which it's whatever, like it's fine. We once like it was working for a really long time, but then once Chris Paul stopped being a scoring threat, it all just fell apart. Game
Yeah.
4,
Or once you notice that your teammates aren't hitting shots, start taking the shots.
yeah, game 4, he took 4 shots. He played 23 minutes. Game 5, he took 8 shots, shot 3 of 8. That should have been our first red flag, honestly. If we weren't worried by the first two, we should have been worried when he shot 3 of 8 in a win.
Yeah.
Game 6, 13 points on 4 of 7. That was his best game of the series, probably, other than like game 2. And then today, 10 points on 4 of 8. Just awful. It's just terrible. Chris, I really do think that the utter like collapse of Chris Paul is probably the biggest reason for what happened because as soon as Chris Paul was no longer a scoring threat, it allowed the Mavs to hone in on Book, double him the whole game, and
As
Chris
soon as
Paul
Book touched the ball, like as soon
literally
as he touched the ball, it was a blitz.
and Chris Paul did nothing about it. He didn't do anything.
No,
Like
I think the entire blame should go on Chris Paul.
I'm not going to say the entire blame. I'm not going to sit here and act like our other
But
players weren't also
here's why.
garbage,
It's
but
because
yeah.
it's the whole
Oh fucking brother.
he facilitates our offense. He gets our offense going.
Mark
Even
J.
when not doing that.
Spears here. Sorry to interrupt you, but here we go.
You're fine.
Mark J. Spears just tweeted Suns point guard Chris Paul limped out of the arena with a very slow walk. Oh my god. Anscape learned that Paul had a left quad injury. When asked about his quad injury, Paul declined comment. Here we fucking go, dude. This is what actually makes me mad. I don't I'm fine that we lost. Like fuck it. Whatever. This actually makes me mad.
Yep.
Because Elfrid Payton could have been doing what Chris Paul was doing out there. Because
No,
Elfrid
literally.
Payton, like at this point, added the exact same value offensively, and would have been a better defender.
Yep. I don't know why we didn't play campaign.
I low-key don't fuck with Chris Paul anymore. Like I've said this on Twitter several times already. I do not want Chris Paul on this team next
Yeah.
season.
Oh my God. I just saw a video. Someone's burning a Chris Paul jersey already.
That's a bit much.
We can't. I said the same thing too. We like whether it's a full blow up or not. You know what I mean? Like, at least we need a new point guard. Okay. I don't think Campaign is our point guard for the future. I don't think CP has a future here, even until next year. I think if we're going into win now mode, we need.
No!
Oh God, what happened? What'd you see now?
Chris Paul will be right back here next year. I'm not retiring.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
Oh my god.
Well, let's see how it goes next year with him.
No, I do not
I'm
want.
not gonna throw anything off. I'm not gonna put anything off. I'm not gonna.
I'm
He
sorry.
brought us to a game within the conference finals and 2 games within the finals. Okay, with him as our point guard. Next year can be completely
Okay,
different.
you can say that, like, sure. You can. I think it's okay to appreciate what Chris Paul did for us, while also understanding that he really does not have a place on this team next season.
No, he doesn't. I don't. I agree, but with what we know, he's staying. So let's. I'm not gonna sit here and slander Chris Paul. He's our point guard. As much as I
Dude,
don't want him to be here, I don't want him to be
no.
here. I think we trade him Shamit, and at this point, fuck it. Him and Da for Dame. Fuck it. Fuck it. Him and
Yeah,
Da
nah, for sure.
VP Da for like Dame and someone else to make the contracts work.
Give me a fucking point guard who actually knows how to play basketball.
Yeah, that will. All right. Let's not go that far. Chris Paul is one of the smartest basketball players in the league. We can't.
Not fucking this series.
I don't know. I just don't know.
I don't like. I don't know. I just don't know what to say, man. Chris Paul. I don't know, dude. I don't like slandering, but I don't know what like I don't know, dude.
Oh
This is
my
why
god.
I never bought a Chris Paul jersey because honestly, I didn't fuck with Chris Paul at all before he came here. I did not like, dude. When in 2019 when Chris Paul got that All Star spot over Book, I was literally booing him in the arena. I was booing Chris Paul
Really?
a season before he came here. So
What did you not like about him? I've always loved Chris Paul. Chris Paul is one of my favorite point guards of all time.
it's not that I like disliked him heavily. I wasn't like a Chris Paul hater. I just didn't fuck with him that much either. I thought he was a little bit before he came to the Suns. I thought he was a little bit overrated. Honestly, I probably would have been on the whole CP0 thing if he wasn't a Sun. Like I don't know, man.
So I want to just say this now. This girl, okay, Hannah Hoops, she's cool, okay, but her friend Mev, whoever this Mev girl is probably one of the dumbest basketball IQ people on Twitter. Not just because she's a girl, you can call me sexist, but she is stupid. Actually stupid. She said, "Who decided to give Chris Paul the nickname Point God?"
Yeah, let's not pretend like this one game erases Chris Paul's entire legacy.
No,
Still
it,
top five point guard of all time.
there is no such thing as a Chris Paul legacy game anymore. He has solidified himself as a top five point guard. If he wins a championship, he might jump up to top four.
He's not winning a championship.
We never know. I'm just saying, if he could be on a team when he's 40 years old.
God, I fucking hope
Who
not. Dude, I just don't know. Bro, what is up with fucking with people posting a start bench cut of Luca Tatum and Book? That's obvious now. I'm sorry. I was wrong about Devin Booker. As of right now, as of today, Devin Booker's not that guy. I'm
Oh
sorry,
yeah,
dude.
100% agree. He this series he was terrible.
Not
Okay,
that guy. I'm telling you, dude. What did he shoot today?
like 5 for 18 or something like that.
Devin Booker today. And this is how I know we don't have very many people watching right now, but and whoever sees this is how you know that we're unbiased is because I'm about to give Devin Booker so much shit. Devin Booker in his first ever game 7 scored 11 points. Oh my god. I need to read you the plus minuses in this game. Oh my god. Devin Booker in his first ever game 7, 11 points on 3 of 14 from the field.
Oh God,
He had 6 points off of field goals and 5 points off of free throws.
it's embarrassing. I don't. That is so embarrassing.
Um,
I won't be surprised if Kendall leaves his ass.
fucking Maybe the Kardashian curse is real, man. Get her ass out of
It
here,
has to
dude.
be. Did you see the stuff that I guess something about her and Book are taking a break?
Good. Maybe I'm with Cash Hater. If you're watching, bro, I'm sorry. I apologize. You were right. I'm actually tweet that right now.
Who?
Cash Hater, the one I quote tweeted him
Oh,
yesterday. I'm gonna tweet him as we speak. If my computer will work. Yeah, man. Devin.
like just terrible game. Like there's no excuse. You guys, they just.
Just fucking sad.
I'm excited to. I'm so excited to see if what they do next season. I want to like. Uh, hey, at least we have the 30th pick in the draft that we didn't want to trade.
Wait, why did we just get? What did Lily just tag us in? Oh, it's because the season's over.
Yeah, she just said thank you for letting her on.
Yeah, man. I don't know what to say at this point. There's nothing much to say at this point. It's just like, fuck, shit happens, man. I told you, like, I'm not sad or upset that we lost because, like I said, we were not playing our best, so we deserved to win or to lose. But
I'm not gonna lie, this is low-key kind of true. I was happier than I am today when the Suns were winning 20 games in the lottery every year.
okay, well, that's very objective.
Just from this night, and that's a whole season. But life was more enjoyable when there were no expectations.
Yeah, nah, for sure. But also, like,
Blue, green, and
you wouldn't
gold.
trade
The
this
Mavs.
for.
Doncic an open
Not at all, because I think our championship window is closed, but I think we can be one of those teams that sneaks in again.
It really depends on what changes are made. If we run back the same team, we're not doing anything. If we come back next season and we have just like literally the same squad, we're fucked.
Yeah, I'll be so pissed.
We're gonna lose in the first round because, I mean, think about it. Next season, that Pelican squad that we played is
We'll
gonna
be
be is gonna have Zion and Brandon Ingram with playoff experience. So yeah, you I don't know, man. I'm at a loss for words, honestly.
Oh, me too. I just
There's not much really to say anyway.
no. How long do you want to make this episode today?
How long have we been going?
Like 25 minutes. I just know you said you wanted to wait to talk about the future when Arian's here.
Yeah, we can. We'll wait for Arian before we get into like the season recap and stuff, and like
There's not
what.
too much more to talk about with this
Yeah,
fucking team.
that's a whole. That's something for like a whole different pod. Like that should have its own dedicated episode, so we'll do that.
Yeah.
Probably sometime during the week, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But yeah, man. Trade for Dame, honestly.
I don't see that happening. I don't think we're gonna make much changes. Nothing major, which sucks.
I'm gonna have a really hard time watching this team next season if we don't make any trades or make any changes.
Okay, if we have everyone on our team like at their like campaign underperform this series, but we know how good he can be.
Nah, I think this was
Yeah.
Campaign's true self. I don't think Campaign's
He's-
right. I don't think
But he's been doing it for a season and a half now. It's not. I don't think this is all. I just think basketball is a hard
Dude,
sport, and it's humbling.
he but
It's almost as humbling as golf.
to play yourself completely out of the rotation is different, bro. That's different.
But okay, but I'm also putting that blame on Monty because there's no reason he should have been out of the rotation with how shitty Chris Paul was. Chris Paul
Okay,
was no better
well,
than Campaign.
for the first for a while it was fine because Chris Paul was fine and it was just campaign that was asked. So yes, but then afterwards, yes. I mean, why didn't we never experiment with Holiday even? I don't
I
know, man. I'm not going to say Monty didn't deserve Coach of the Year because it's a regular season award and it's not like we didn't win 64 games all of a sudden.
exactly. Yeah.
But
Yeah. I wanted Book to hold that Western Conference MVP trophy though.
yeah, man. We can wrap it up. There's not really much to say. Where do you think
Yeah.
DeAndre Ayton plays next season?
Probably Charlotte. Somewhere if we get something back from him at least, some type of sign and trade,
I
maybe.
really, dude,
What's our
how
main Okay, let's I don't even I don't want to talk about it yet. I want to talk about it when Arian's here.
how fucking embarrassing is it gonna be if Ayton walks and we get nothing in return and we came out of the 2018 draft with no Luca and no DeAndre Ayton? How
And no
fucking
Trey Young.
embarrassing. How fucking embarrassing is that, dude?
Yep.
I
I don't
think
even know. I don't even know what I would say. I don't even know what I would do. You can't fucking do anything at that point.
I
Like,
think we seriously I think we really need to reevaluate um James Jones as a GM. I think we
yeah.
need to reevaluate Monty Williams as a coach.
Because this might be a hot take. I don't think James Jones trading for CP was that impressive.
The Chris Paul trade?
I don't think it was that impressive.
Nah, just because like
Like he brought him here, yeah.
in hindsight, it he did like negotiate and pull off the trade, but he didn't acquire any of the assets used in that
Right.
trade.
Yeah.
So really, the only thing to James Jones's like name as a GM is Cam Johnson, and
Yeah.
Cam Johnson's probably reached his ceiling already.
And let's talk about what he isn't doing. Like he should have been max DA. We could have just traded him instead of
Yeah, it's gonna be criminal, like absolutely criminal. Like when we could have traded DeAndre in last season, didn't re-sign him over the offseason, lost in the second round, and then just let Da walk without.
well, he's a restricted free agent, so regardless, he can't walk. But I wouldn't be surprised if they just don't match the offer.
If that'll be my final straw with James Jones. That'll be like that's criminal, dude. Even I know better than that.
Yeah. All right,
That's
let's wrap
just
this up. I don't want to talk about this anymore. This is
yeah, man. Uh, there's just it's DeAndre Ayton is not speaking to the media tonight.
well, I'm not surprised.
Wow, man.
Not surprised at all.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Weed Ball Podcast. Thank you to everyone who tuned into the live. There wasn't many of you this time, but that's okay. Shout out Shikar. Uh, you're a real one. You're always in the live, so we appreciate it. Um, yeah, it's over.
It's over.
So, yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
It's out.